welcome in. Introduce yourself. Where are you tuning in from? How is your holidays season going? Do you have any plans this week? Let me know. I'd love to see what's going on. I know for me, we're just spending time at my parents' house for Christmas, and we're just all gonna get together as a family. I have a lot of cousins, aunts, uncles, so we're gonna have a nice festivity. And today kind of marks that time, Winter Solstice. I wanna know if you typically do anything for Winter Solstice. Do you have any fun rituals? How do you feel about it? Or is it a new thing for you? Because today we're going to do a powerful intention ceremony. And so you'll need a pen, a paper, maybe scissors if you wanted to cut up the pieces of paper, and then you'll need a jar. So this is an intentional, very powerful practice that we are going to do for Winter Solstice. But first, before we begin our ceremony, I'm going to light some incense, light some Palo Santo to cleanse the space, and I invite you to do so as well, if this lighter works. Oh no. I was like lighting a candle earlier and it didn't work. So pause, we're gonna get another lighter here. Be right back. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Beautiful. We're back. So we're starting the ceremony by cleansing the space. That is something I typically always do during sound baths, meditations, breathwork, anything where we are connecting with our intuition. So I'm using Palo Santo. You can use other herbs, incense, sage, whatever is best. Thank you for joining our Winter Solstice ceremony. And as you light your cleansing, for me, Palo Santo, really think about clearing any heaviness around you. And I'll clear the space for you as well. Hello, my friend. I see you. Thank you so much for your beautiful kindness. Truly appreciate your presence here. So we're cleansing the space before we start our Winter Solstice ceremony. This is a powerful intention practice. So you will need some paper, pen, a jar, and we're gonna get to it. If you don't know what Winter Solstice is, it is the longest night of the year. It's the point where darkness reaches its peak, and then the light begins to return. And what's beautiful about this is that a lot of ancient cultures celebrated Winter Solstice as a sacred pause, a time of deep reflection, a time to honor the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. And it's really a time of just listening and really understanding, going inward, understanding, okay, what's been happening this year and how can I move forward in a better way for my highest self? And darkness is really a time of rest. And so today's 13 Wishes ceremony is inspired by, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Raunate? It's a old ancient Celtic European tradition where you write down 13 wishes or intentions, and you tear them up, you crumple them, you put them in a jar, and then every night, starting tonight, you burn one of them. And by the end, you have your last wish, And that's the wish that you focus on. Everything else that you burned, you leave it up to the universe, God, the source, the absolute, whatever you call it. We just really surrender. And so this is a practice that makes us reflect on what we want to call into our lives while also allowing surrender, allowing things to flow as they should. And so grab your pen, grab your paper. I'm going to light a candle, and I will note this 13 wishes, intentions, it's like planting a seed. So when we plant the seed, we put it in darkness, we put it in soil. And as the return of the light comes, we also hope that the seeds grow. And so that is what this beautiful practice is about. Let me know, have you done anything like this? Do you do any winter solstice rituals, new moon? Do you like intention practices? I see you. Does this really work? Well, we're going to find out. The thing that I've noticed about intentions is that typically I set an intention every day during my meditation practice, and I've noticed that it really helps align my energy and focus onto what I want to call in. And so it does take time, right? Just like a seed, just like a plant's growing, it takes time. But the more you focus on it, the more energy you put into it. And soon you'll see. I've found that intentions are really powerful and they've worked for me. And so we're gonna try it. And I love this whole idea of surrender, right? I love the burning aspect because we can't control everything. It's not in our power. And being able to just leave it up and really have one main focus is something I'm looking forward to in this practice. So thank you so much. I'm sending you love. I see you. And I love your name. I mean, feel free to introduce yourself. If you have any questions, let me know. But the candle is lit. We are inviting light. We are going to start first with 7 breaths, just 7 breaths, to center ourselves, center our energy, align our mind, and really connect to our intuition. Because from that place, we can really write down the intentions that resonate with our true self. Thank you, Maya. Really appreciate it. Sending you love. Hello, Balik. So happy you are here. So if you're ready, we're going to just find that comfortable position. Place one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest. Exhale completely. We breathe into the belly first. Move the breath up to the chest. Hold at the top. Open the mouth. Exhale, let out a sigh. Deep breath in. Hold. Feel this expansion in the body. Open the mouth. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Hold. Open the mouth. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Hold. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh, let it go. 3 more breaths like this. Inhale. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Deep breath in. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh. Let go of any to-do lists. Last one, inhale. Hold at the top. Feel the stillness. Open the mouth, exhale. Let it go. Relax your breathing. Allow your hands to rest by your sides. Drop a heart if you are feeling a bit more grounded. I hope that helped you feel centered. And now, let us begin our 13 wishes ceremony. So if you don't already have some paper, grab pieces of paper, grab a pen and a jar. And really just connect to your heart center, kind of reflecting on how was this year for you? What energy are you ready to release? What are you ready to step into? What is life calling to you in this moment? And as you reflect, know that you are connected deeply to your intuition. Just allow yourself to write whatever feels best. So if you're just joining, we are writing 13 wishes, 13 intentions for Winter Solstice. So think about, what are you open to? What are you ready to nurture? And really trust that the light will do the rest. So let's see. First intention. That's always the hardest, right? First intention. And even if it's just a word, a feeling, a prayer, or a phrase, that's also good. Whatever resonates, right? This is your practice. So do what feels best for you. But I would say try to avoid any timelines, any specifics, unless that calls to you. And just let it flow. I always like to write in present tense my intentions, as if they are already happening. I think that's always helpful because it really puts you in that space. But let me know what kind of intentions you're cultivating this season. And I'll take a moment here to just write. Okay, I don't want to, and you don't have to read this out loud. You don't have to show anybody, so don't look. If you are stuck, I'm going to cut each one. So if you need scissors, you can take them, or you can also just rip the paper, crumple it up. First wish, going down the jar here. So satisfying. And now we're on to writing our second wish. Again, we are writing 13 wishes. It's actually interesting because I guess this tradition symbolizes the 12 months. So each wish for each month, or, I guess, even though I said no timelines, right? And then the 13th one, right, is the one we focus on. So that's always beautiful. But if you are stuck, there's no pressure. We can think about the dimensions of wellness, and you can kind of flow from there. So we have our physical health, we have our mental health, we have our spiritual, financial, career, our relationships, work, purpose, even whatever fills our cup, right? And so think about those dimensions of wellness, and I think from there, intentions naturally sprout out. So I'm on to my second intention. You guys are probably really fast and have already finished maybe more, but we'll see. Harsh. Am I from? I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. So that is where I still live, and all my family's out here now. Where are you from? Where are you tuning in from? I'd love to connect. What are you doing this holiday season? Okay, let's see. Okay, I have written my second intention. 13 intentions. They are kind of harder than they seem, right? Takes a lot of reflection. If you'd like to play some music as well, feel free to do so. Really make it your space. I am crumpling up the paper here, and we're gonna put it in the jar. So if you're just joining us, this is a 13 wishes ceremony for Winter Solstice. We write down 13 intentions, and every day for the next 12 days, we're gonna choose one of these, and every night we're gonna burn one. And then on the last day, we're left with one, and that's the intention that we focus on for the rest of the year. That's our responsibility. All the other intentions, we leave it up, we give it up, we surrender to the universe. So I'm only on the third intention. What area feels most alive for you right now? Which area feels like it needs the most care? Is it your physical health? Is it your mental health? Is it your spiritual? It's interesting. Do you ever find it hard to set intentions? Or does it just come naturally to you? For me, it comes when I'm very centered, when I'm present, when I can hear my intuition, right? Our intuition never screams. So I'm gonna let my intuition flow as I set these next intentions. We've got a long way to go. We're only on 3. And I do want to note, with these intentions and these wishes, they are for you alone. So they are not wishes for other people. This is really about your personal development. So this is the third intention. I don't know why I'm cutting it in strips. I guess you could cut it any way you want. Yeah. There it goes in the jar. We've got 3, 10 more intentions to go. Winter solstice. It feels good, right? Finally, more light is coming in. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know next year is going to be a really good year. And if you're here right now, I'm sending you good energy for this amazing year ahead. maybe I should just write all the intentions at once and then cut them. Since we're getting in a flow here, that feels good to me. Again, whatever flow works for you, follow your intuition. You know best when it comes to setting intentions. And is there a word that keeps repeating for you as you're writing these intentions? If you'd like to share, feel free to. If you notice a word that's coming up all the time, feel free to write it down. That's the best way to call it into your life, right? And again, I'm writing in present tense. That's how I write my intentions. And I think it's just a great way to align your focus, align your energy. If you typically write intentions or you set them, if you have any tips, please share them. I'm sure they would help a lot of people. But we have 3 intentions so far, so I need to write 10 more. I'm on my 5th one. And then again, every day, we are going to pick one out of the jar and burn it. I just love that. I don't know about you, but I just love burning paper and doing rituals like this. But hey, to each their own, right? Okay, we've got 5 intentions so far. We need 8 more. Hello, Mulaya. Good to have you here. Where are you tuning in from? I'm doing well this winter solstice season. I am excited for the light to return. I'm excited for these next few days. I will be spending a lot of time with family and friends. I will be going to not too far from here. I'm in LA, and so I'm going to travel out to the desert for a few days and spend some time with family. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then again, cultivating this good energy as we write our intentions for the year. Oh, beautiful. So grateful to have you from India. I am from Los Angeles, California, born and raised. So I love that we can connect in real time. If you are just joining in and you wanted to participate in our winter solstice ceremony, feel free to jump right in, grab some paper, grab a pen, and write 13 intentions. And we're going to crumple each intention up, put it in a jar. For the next 12 days, we're going to pick one intention out, burn it, as a practice of surrendering to the universe. And then the last intention that we're left with is the one that we focus on cultivating in the next coming year. So I have written 5 so far. We have 8 more. Okay, let's see. And when you're writing intentions, do you notice, are they mostly in certain areas of your life? Spiritual, mental, physical, career focused? What do you think? I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate your support. I'm filled with so much gratitude that we get to share these mindfulness practices together. It's really uplifts to just live more joyful, peaceful, balanced lives. Do you guys have any plans for the holiday season? If you haven't noticed, I put up a little bonsai tree with ornaments and a star. I didn't get a Christmas tree this year, but I have a lot of plants. I have a lot of trees, so I thought, why not? It makes bonsai look a little happier, I think, right? Oh, thank you. Okay, back to setting intentions. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 7 more intentions. What part of India are you from? I would love to visit India and continue further my yoga training out there. I would love to know if you have any recommendations or what you think I should see when I go out there. If you have any recommendations, I am open. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 intentions so far. I'm down to my last 5. Tell me, do you have any winter solstice rituals? This morning I started with a yoga flow, asana practice, and then I led into my pranayama breathwork exercises and meditation. And then now I'm here with you all doing these 13 wishes ceremony. So I'm just cutting them into strips, and then I'm going to crumple them up and put them in a jar. This year has really been a huge theme in trust and surrender. Have you had any themes this past year for you? Life has really shown me that we really don't have a lot that is in our control. Sometimes trusting is the thing that will give us inner peace. So that's what I'm taking with me into the next year, is trust and surrender. Okay, we have, how many do we have? 3. Intention 4, we're dropping in. I wrote a few, I was in the right flow. 4, 5, intention 5. And I personally am not going to open them when I burn them. I just want to focus on the last one that I get. So these are going to be really hard to burn, I think. That's okay. Yes, hi Kate. I am doing 13 wishes here. Have you done it yet? And are you going to? I think it's a perfect time, winter solstice. I know some traditions do it on the 25th and they start their burn on the 25th, but yay, you're doing yours right now too. Amazing. I love that. Well, we found each other. I love that. How are you doing your intentions, by the way? Are you, and don't tell me what your intentions are, of course. I think that's for you. But if you have any tips for people that might feel stuck, let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I got 5 more to write. Yay, I'm so glad. See, guys, power of intention. It's really powerful. And, you know, the thing is, I know I had a question like, oh, does this really work? Why not mess around and find out, right? I mean, you're really only just writing your wishes, and this practice of surrender is great because we really put our energy in flowing with whatever life brings us. So we may have our plans and we may have our wants and our desires, but trusting, again, trust, big theme for me this year, trusting that whatever's meant for you will not miss you, right? Whatever's meant for you will find you. And that the source, pure consciousness, the absolute truth, reality, whatever you call it, the universe, God, knows your deepest desires, and they are going to fulfill it in a way that brings you greater meaning and greater joy. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Okay, I have 5 more. It's your first time doing the 13 wishes. I love that. I feel, and Kate, you just went with the flow. I think that's the best way to do it, right? Whatever resonates with you, really. And I want to keep in contact, you guys. Let's see if it works. If it does work, please share it. Please share it. Have you burned any yet, by the way, Kate? I will say, I set intentions, but this 13 wishes ceremony is actually also my first time. I resonate so deeply with intention setting, with manifesting, flowing, with surrender, and this felt like the perfect practice. So it's a mixture of all of it, right? So love that. Let's see. I have 5 more. Beautiful. What number are you on? Oh, thanks, Kate. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so happy to just share this space. Share this space of intention. Okay, I've lost count. I don't know how many I have, so we're gonna have to recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 4 more. I've crumpled these papers so small that I hope I don't burn myself. You're on 5. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you are stuck, also, what's helping me is just thinking about the dimensions of wellness. So your physical health, mental, spiritual, relationships, finances, career, that type of thing. Listening to Olivia Dean. Love that. Love that you put on. What's your favorite song by her right now? Should I sing some for you? I love her voice. Body, mind, soul. Love that. And you know what's helping is writing it present tense. I also think about maybe what I want to experience and what I generally want to feel. I know we can't always avoid the pains or the pleasures of life, but generally, what do I want to cultivate in me, right? Lady, lady. Do I know that one? See, I don't know the titles of the songs. I just like singing them. Okay, I have 4 more intentions. You know the song that goes like, turn around, since when are you smoking now? I love that one. She's got a master plan. Lady, lady, she's the man. I think she's got a master plan. Maybe I haven't heard of that one yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that on. Oh, beautiful. But she has such a great voice too. Just relax too. So I love that you're doing your intentions to that. Let's see. Let me pause and let me take a few deep breaths for these last 4. Really want it to arise from my intuition. See what a few deep breaths can do. Can bring out an intention. Yes, Kate, I will listen to it later, for sure. Okay, we've got 3 more intentions. 3 more. We're almost there. 13 wishes. And I've never written that many intentions at once. I've done visualizations and things like that. But physically writing 13, I am finding it quite, I wouldn't say challenging or that I'm struggling, but it's really making me reflect on this past year and what I want to call in. And I think that's the magic of this whole practice. So I have 3 more. Okay, last 2. Hey Robert, good to have you here. How's life? How are you? What are you up to this holiday season? And if you're just joining, grab that pen, grab that paper, and start writing 13 intentions or wishes that you are hoping to cultivate in this upcoming year. What are you looking to cultivate? I have 2 more wishes. And if you're just starting, take your time. I also started by cleansing my space, lighting a candle, really to celebrate winter solstice. I think it's interesting that a lot of cultures celebrated winter solstice as the new year. And I wonder why it shifted. I wonder why. Amazing. Okay, 2 more. 2 more. Robert, if you're just joining with me, let's start with a few deep breaths. I think I need to center myself for these last 2. So I'm going to close my eyes. Focus my awareness on my heart. Just take a few deep breaths. When you're ready, open your eyes and let it flow out of you. Okay, I think I'm done with my 13 wishes. I think I'm done. Well, thank you, Robert, for dropping in. Sending you good energy this winter solstice season. And I am done with my intentions. This last one came out quite long, which I'm happy with. Some of them were just words, some of them were phrases, some were whatever flowed out. So, Kate, are you done with your intentions? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I have 13 in here. Now, some people do 12, some people do 13. I guess whatever feels best, but as I was searching up more information on this practice, I don't know, I think 13 was one of the traditional ways. So 13 wishes every night. We start tonight, we burn one, and you don't look at it. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, it's up to you. I always say there's nothing wrong that you can do. There's nothing that has to be perfect. It is what resonates and what feels best for you. So every day for the next 12, 13 days, we are going to choose an intention, and pretty much we burn 12 of them. And then on the last day, whichever intention we're left with, that's the one that is our responsibility. That's the one that's in control, that you have control over, or that you should focus on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we've got our 13. Let me just breathe in some good energy on them. Gonna close it up and shake it. Kate, are you also choosing one to burn today, or are you going to start on another day? Again, see, there's so many different expressions of this practice. Some people start their burn on the 25th, but the idea behind the burn is that we surrender that desire, that intention to the universe, and we just go with the flow. Thanks, Robert. Really appreciate it. I got this sweater years ago. Years and years, maybe more than 10 years ago. I think I got it thrifted. And so I wear it every season because it's I don't think it's an ugly Christmas sweater. I think it's very cute. But yeah, just get festive with it. Do you wear any holiday sweaters, Robert? Kate, you're relighting your candle and burning one tonight. Love that. You know what? I think it's still light here. It hasn't gone dark. So I think I would love to just wait and burn one of them tonight when it gets dark. I think that's the plan. I guess if you'd like to remember your intentions, you can write them in another notebook or something. I'm going to choose not to look at them or not open them. And I'm only going to open the last one. Oh, wow. Ontario, Canada. That's amazing. Oh, it's dark. I can imagine. Is it cold out there? Is it snowing in Ontario, Canada? Hello, Max. Sending all my love. I'm so glad you were able to join. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays, happy winter solstice, happy new year. If you don't have time right now, I encourage you to do the 13 wishes ceremony. You can always just replay this video and write these intentions with me. Oh, it's been snowing. Love that. Robert, you're in Florida, New Jersey, New York. Awesome. Good vibes. Yes. Yes. Well, thank you guys for joining in. And I want to know, just type in one word right now that is resonating you for this winter solstice season. Thank you so much, Kate, for tuning in, sending many blessings. Take care, enjoy the rest of your holiday season, and I will see you again soon. And please keep me updated on your intentions. Would love to hear about your journey. Take care. Amazing. So thank you for joining today. We are going to just close this ceremony with, again, a few deep breaths and closing with some gratitude. Yeah? So find that comfortable position. Place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Open the mouth. Exhale, release. One more deep breath in. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale out. Take a moment to close your eyes. Generate a sense of gratitude. Thinking about all the joys in your life. Take a moment to feel that every intention you set today has been heard, has been met. And trust and surrender that everything is happening in divine timing. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Repeat out loud or in your mind, I surrender to the flow of life. I surrender to the flow of life. I surrender to the flow of life. One more, all together, deep breath in. Exhale out. Release the hand back on your knee. Thank you so much for joining our Winter Solstice ceremony. Really appreciate you all for taking the time and for being present here today. Keep me updated on how everything goes, but for the next days, 12 days, I'll be choosing one and burning it. Hello, Ricky. Oh, I'm so grateful. Yes, so beautiful. And I just want to thank you for joining 12 Days of Presence. I see you, I feel you, and I'm just so grateful for the energy that you bring into each of these practices. And if you wanted to join 12 Days of Presence, it's absolutely free. It's on my channel. I share 15-minute guided breathwork meditations every single day for 12 days. And it's actually a great way to pair it with our 13 Wishes ceremony. So thank you, Ricky, for suggesting that. I love that you're going to be doing that. And yeah, it's absolutely free to join. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas, everyone. Wow. Robert, thank you so much for your generosity. Really, I am super honored and so blessed. Please let me know, Robert, if there is something in your life that you want more attention on or anything. I'm going to, the next live sound bath I do, I definitely want to bring in your intention. So please let me know, please comment. And I'm just, thank you, really. So grateful for you all. Have a blessed holiday season, and I will be back here very soon to connect again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.